What's going on out there? Gonna make this video talk about gang stalking real quick. Fucking yeah, I want to talk about the importance of like protecting your privacy for financial reasons, and I know that's like a oxymoron in gang stalking because you really don't got no privacy, but you still gotta be like super secretive. Like that's the main shit. Like, you gotta be super secretive with what you do, bro, because if you tell one person, they can tell another person, and the way I look at it, it's like what 8 out of 10 people probably, or 3 out of 5, like 3 out of 5 people probably is gang stalkers in this world. You know what I'm saying? And they with the program, so like eventually it's gonna get to one of them. But fucking you gotta be super secretive, like about how you make your money, what you do with your money, like where you saving your money. Don't always like you gotta be creative with where you keeping your money, bro. They always gonna attack you financially, like they attack you financially a lot. Yeah. Fucking but yeah, like I just went through some shit a couple days ago. I had a day lined up. I was gonna have fun. I had a whole night lined up, and then I get up, you know what I'm saying, shower and shit, get ready to start my day, and my keys missing. The key to my car is just missing. And I looked for that shit for like 3 hours everywhere. My apartment's small too, so it's not, you know what I'm saying, a lot of places to look. But I looked for that shit, couldn't find that shit nowhere. Somebody must have took that shit when I was sleeping. But they do shit like that, like they take the key, like obviously to fuck up my night, like that's like the small reason, but the bigger reason is the financial one. And like you keep like it's crazy how much money I spend on cars, like that shit is fucking ridiculous, but the car after car, and it's like every 3 weeks, like on point, something happens. You know what I'm saying? Where you gotta spend more money on a car, just the car. Like that's just the car. Like that's what I'm saying. They do a lot of other shit, but just the car. Like that's why you see a lot of TIs don't even have cars. Like, cause this shit is like it's crazy. Yeah? Going through this shit all the fucking time. Like every 3 weeks, you know something's gonna happen. You're gonna wake up, your car ain't gonna start. Or like my key missing. This is a. It's not a first, but it's the first time where it's actually. Like usually like I wake up, my key be missing, not all the time, but probably like 4 times through the years again, gang stalk. I wake up, my key be missing, and then I go to sleep, whatever. Wake up the next day after that, and it'll be like right there on my dresser or something. Like that's some gang stalker shit. They've been doing shit like that, but it's the first time that my key disappeared, and then it pop up the next day. Usually it'll be like right there on my shit the next day. Fucking yeah, so they going extra hard like with the financial shit. They trying to build this little image up, this image of me. They want it's kind of weird, bro. They want people to think I'm a certain way, or like it's more like when you really get down to it, they want people to think that I choose this shit. Like I choose to go through this shit. There's a million things I could do about it. Like that's how they want people to think. Like, oh, anything they say I already done did, nigga. Already done fucking tried, bro. Like they don't understand the magnitude of this shit. When you got like people can't fathom that shit, like the magnitude of the shit. They really can't, bro. And it's like I don't even try to explain it to them, but they stalk me so much. My life is like the Truman Show, bro. Like this is like #1 rated television show. Like for real. Like like I said, it's like 3 out of 5 niggas is gang stalkers. I don't know how it works. I'm not a fucking gang stalker, but I would imagine they have access to see everything I could do and see everything that I did. Like you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make sense. Like yo, all y'all niggas full of shit, bro. And they just voice to scold me this dumb shit every day. Like But yeah, I want to stay focused. Let's talk about the financial shit. And when you're doing that for making money financially, there's a few tips. Have a few phones. Don't have one phone. Don't have two phones. Have a few phones, cause they most likely hack them all. But there's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work with their system. Their system, they have levels where like certain people get certain clearance. Like the shit I said about the gang stalking shit. Like some of them like I don't know how it works. Like I said, I'm not a gang stalker. But I would imagine they could watch old videos and they're sharing old videos and they use a lot of those as hate because I get a lot of voice to skull conversations about shit that been happening like years ago. And they try to make people hate me off of some shit. That was a lie too, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't show the manipulation of what led to you acting like that. They just show that shit like, look, he's crazy. But fucking yeah, but I imagine there's still certain clearances. Like it gotta be levels to this shit. Cause I see like the gang stalkers be lying to each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, y'all all gang stalking. Or in the voice of school conversation, maybe it's just a script. Who the fuck knows, man? This program is so weird. Like for real, it's weird as hell. Just every day with this shit. Every fucking day, nigga. I've been in this shit 14 years, nigga. Every fucking day. Fucking but you gotta use they lies and they deception because like you gotta use that shit against them. Cause they gonna lie to each other. Like they wanna be the number one gang stalker. As far as I can see is like whoever gets the best emotional reaction from you, like they get the most money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why they always trying to get you to kill yourself and shit. Like they they'll get like a bonus from that shit. Like you know what I'm saying? It's all about money. Like you gotta think nobody gonna do this shit for free. 14 years of this shit, bro. 14, like nobody gonna do this shit for free. It's every day. Like I ain't had a day off like of getting gang stalked, bro. I don't like going to the window sometimes because they hit me with this fucking energy weapon and that shit like it makes you like real dizzy, like you about to pass out. And I gotta like grab like the chair or something, like to stand up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like it's every day, bro. Like nobody gonna do this shit for no money. So like it come down to money at the end of the day, and they obviously getting paid different rates for the shit they do. So the way I look at it is like, yo, I know they get a bonus if I kill myself. You know what I'm saying? I heard they get a bonus if I move out the city too. I'm still trying to move out the city. I don't give a fuck about that one. I gotta do that for my mental health. But killing myself, like yeah, I don't know how much y'all get for that, but y'all ain't getting it, nigga. Never, nigga. Like for real. If I was gonna do that, I would have did it already. You know, but they behind the scenes just doing their little fuck shit, working on everybody I fucking talk to. It's like it's crazy, bro. Like I'm at the point right now, like I don't even want to be involved in no human being activity, cause it's like how can I address some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like niggas want to judge you for some shit, but when you address it, they'll throw you in a padded room. Like it's like, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? Like I don't want to be involved in none of this shit. Really, I do the shit I do for my sanity. For real, that's all I be worried about. Cause I know if I lose my mind, it ain't good for me. So I hold on to that shit and do what the fuck I gotta do to hold on to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you think about this shit. The more you think about this shit, the more tired you get. Like so, it's like you try to ignore this shit, and you go about your day just ignoring this shit, but you can't because the voice is calling you it. Like it's literally impossible. Like imagine if it was a bullhorn going off in your ear all day. It's hard to ignore that. Yeah. And try to do something about it, bro. You end up in a powder room or a bullpen or just looking crazy. Like, these niggas is so pussy. It don't make sense to even want to be a part of this world, bro. For real. It's like the shit I've been on lately. Like I can't stay more to myself than the shit I've been on lately. Like for real. Like I can't stay more to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't mind my business more. It's impossible. But it's still, you feel me? It's still a fucking problem. Like they still find a way to spread hate from that shit. Like you can't even defend yourself because niggas don't tell you what you're getting accused of. They run a million voices skull skits in my head. That's what they do on purpose. They do that on purpose, so you don't know which one is really going on. So it'll be like a million little acts, and you be wondering what the fuck is really going on. But you'll know something's going on when you go around with your people and they acting funny. Like you're like, what the fuck? Like, we was just chilling yesterday. Everything was good. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been through this shit over and over again. Yeah. I see the fucking patterns. Like and it's just like I don't want to be involved. There's nothing I can do about this shit for real. Like niggas don't want to talk about the problem they got. Like, what the fuck can I do? Are you gonna say I'm crazy if I try to bring it up? Like, what can I do, nigga? Like, for real. I just don't want to be involved in none of this shit, bro. Like everything. This whole world is gangstalker program. That's the shit. So it's like ain't nowhere you could go to escape this shit. They got this shit going on in Europe, shit going on in China, like everywhere, nigga. Shit going on everywhere. Like just do your research, just everywhere. Like you gotta go to like Mars or some shit, like to get away from this shit. This should be having me thinking some other shit. Like, yeah, I be thinking we in purgatory sometimes. Like, just the targets. Like, we like in like some purgatory shit. Cause it don't make sense. I know a lot of people be like, yo, we the chosen, like the whatever the shit from the Bible or whatever percent. Like we the chosen ones. And I don't be feeling real chosen every day, bro. For real, like my life don't be glorious. Nigga, this shit be mad disappointing and deception and lies. And I don't know. Everybody got different theories on this shit. Mandela effect shit. I used to think that a lot too. Like Mandela effect. Like niggas is mad at us more for some shit that we was about to do in a different timeline. Like if y'all on the Mandela effect, you know what I'm talking about. So I feel like yo, you feel me? Like niggas is mad at us for some shit we ain't even do yet. I used to feel like that from the beginning. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, cause how could somebody hate you so much that you don't even know and go through all this trouble, like to fuck up your life for nothing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely a reason behind this. I lean towards that more towards that shit. Like, and I'm a spiritual dude too. Like, I believe in God and all that shit. So I believe the devil always working. You know, like when you get in a gang stalk, one of their main goals is to get you to kill yourself. It's mad obvious after a while. Like after like 4 years, you'll see like yo, this is very obvious. Like they really want this, and they say, "Oh, everybody that kill themselves go to hell." And I know the devil be working, so like, you know what I'm saying, like it could be anything. Like I really don't got the fucking answers, bro, and nobody really do. Like the only niggas that's really know what's going on is the niggas that's running the shit. Like even the little stalkers, the little worker bees they be having out here on the streets and shit, and voice the sculling you on the little machines, like energy weapon and niggas and shit. Like they don't know what's going on too. They just know they getting paid for it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the only niggas that really know is the niggas that's running the shit. But yeah, I'm gonna smoke my bogey, smoke a blunt, drink a little, keep pushing. Y'all be safe out there.